Good morning, YouTubers. Good morning, YouTubers. This is how to make fried potatoes for breakfast, or you could make them with your dinner, lunch, snack. It doesn't matter to me. Just make them. They're good. Okay, the secret for making fried potatoes is to have them already cooked. I've done it where you cut up a raw potato and you fry it, and that just takes too much time, and I just don't have the time, and I like the way these taste better anyway. What you do is, when you've got a bag of potatoes, you clean them up, you poke them with holes, and then you put them in the oven for 400 degrees for about an hour, and that bakes a potato. Or, if you're like me, and up with the new technologies and whatnot, you could use one of these babies, the Potato Express. I think this was like 20 bucks at Kohl's. I know I got this from Kohl's. I think I got two for 20 because I gave one to my mother. And basically, it's idiot proof. The instructions are right on here. Watch me set the damn thing on fire too. That'll be great. Great content. So you can cook these in the microwave. My microwave is old. So usually for me, I have to double all the times, but it bakes potatoes pretty nice. What I hate about a baked potato in the microwave and why I purchased this is because a lot of times they don't cook all the way. And when you're eating a baked potato and it's yummy and it's fluffy and then you hit a spot that's not cooked, it's like the worst thing. So I hate that. So what I do is bake them first and then I fry them up for breakfast. Basically, you cut the potato into quarters and then you cut the quarters into slices, which makes chunks. And then you put it in a skillet on the stove. I used grapeseed oil because it is one that you can use at high temperature or low temperature. And it has a high smoke point. So if you burn them, it's not going to burn the oil usually. But you don't want these on too high of a heat anyway. I have discovered that the best way to make things is low and slow, because that way you're assured that the food is cooking. It's going to get some color on it, and color is usually flavor. You can put any kind of seasoning you want on here. Usually potatoes love salt, so a little bit of salt goes a long way. I'm going to put Old Bay on these because I got Old Bay again, yay. And at the very last minute, you want to put a little bit of butter because butter is going to flavor them up really good. But basically, this is what you do. You put them in the... Well, let the pan get hot first. I can't stress that enough. Let the pan get hot. Then put your oil in. Let your oil get hot. And then put the food in. Because otherwise, it's not the same. So, this is what you do. And then, after about 5-8 minutes, you flip them. Or, you don't flip them, you kind of stir them around. Flip them if you got a spatula. And then let them get brown on the other side. This takes, I want to say, almost half an hour to do. And I know you're going, half an hour, what the... But trust me, they are really, really delicious when they're done correctly. Nice and crispy. Nice and brown on the outside. That's what you want. So that's why I always bake a couple extra potatoes when we're having baked potatoes, to have this for breakfast, lunch, brunch, whenever. So that's how you do this. Again, at the very end, you put a little butter in. Don't put too much black pepper in right away because it can scorch, it can burn. Season them up how you want to, but I would say season them towards the end to get the best flavor. So that is fried potatoes. Some people call them home fries. Like when I first discovered this, I was like 22 and working airport security. And, sometimes we talk about food and stuff. And I worked with a bunch of retirees. So I was like their little mascot. And Lenny, that I work with, I told him about my discovery. He's like, oh, home fries. I'm like, my thing had a name. I was all proud that I came up with, cooking a potato that was already cooked a different way. And he's like, oh, home fries, I could do that. So I guess this is home fries. I don't know, but this is how I do potatoes. You can put onion in here. You can put other kinds of vegetables in here if you want. I hate chopping onion, as everyone knows, so usually I would put onion powder in here, and that'll really zhuzh it up. Onion powder, garlic powder, you could put paprika, you could put barbecue seasoning, Cajun seasoning, whatever you wanted to make them taste however you want. They're really versatile. So that is my favorite kind of breakfast potato. Hope you enjoy. I'm having it today with scrambled eggs because that's what I like. Mr. Z is not going to touch an egg unless it's in a cake. So I think he's having it with a sausage sandwich or salami or something. But he's definitely not having eggs. I do know that. So that's it. Ciao, babies.